All right, let's check your first alert forecast because Scott and Lauren both in this morning, making sure we stay safe and also just in the know as this rain does move across DFW.
Right, so let's start with Chief Meteorologist Scott Padgett. Scott, we know that rain is here and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Hey, we're going to have rounds of rain this morning and then going into the afternoon hours. So some rain is sticking around. No, it's the second day for the Rangers opening day. Today's not your best tailgating day for us. Let's take a look at the time lapse from our Fort Worth City Cam. We did see some low-level clouds move their way on through. Also at times seeing some pockets of some moderate to heavier rain. So expect that through your morning drive. You can see that low-level cloud cover there off the distance. It's just kind of cool to see. As you take a look, it's a first alert weather day today because of widespread rain and some isolated stronger storms possible. As you're taking a look at the first alert radar, I want to show you as we go through parts of the Metroplex. As we've been going through the Metroplex this morning, we have some of that heavier rain in the southeast sides of Dallas County, also stretching away through parts of Collin County. That's where I'm noticing some pockets of some moderate to heavier rain. I've zoomed my way down through parts of Van Zandt County, right along 20, Hiram Road. Also, when you're looking at Van Zandt County Road 3412, right when it meets 20, and right along 64, some of that heavier rain, widening out the view a bit. So the heaviest rain now is shifting its way through parts of Hunt County, also through parts of Rains County. You notice more rain also down through parts of Navarro County, stretching away down through parts of the Hill Country. So that's what we're looking at as far as the radar is concerned. First alert Futurecast shows south to north for the general flow. Rounds of rain on the way going to about noon to 1 o'clock. The rain sticking around, more rain in the southeast sides of North Texas. Where are we sitting right now? Our temperature sitting at 64 degrees with a southerly wind at 8 across parts of North Texas. Our temperatures are sitting in the low 60s to the mid 60s to the upper 50s in some spots. So as we go through the morning hours, precip coverage around 80%, temperatures holding in the mid 60s. Today we might bump up to 67 degrees right around 2 o'clock. Notice rain chances tapering off at 20%. Southeast sides of North Texas a little bit higher rain chance amounts. But as you take a look at the first alert satellite and radar combined on that larger view, this is a loop over the last 24 hours. This area of low pressure that's developing down to the south is going to lift its way northeast. And Lauren, what that means for us is we're going to be dealing with a large amount of rain. How much rain have we seen down in South Texas?
You know, Scott, we've seen a lot of rain. Even some areas have seen upwards of a foot of rainfall down into southern Texas. It has been a big storm system that's produced, well, a lot of rain, and unfortunately flooding concerns still persist down into southern Texas. Here we're getting some of that moisture across North Texas, which is definitely good news. We need it desperately. Not a ton of rain has fallen off to the western sides, but the eastern sides have seen upwards of 2 inches of rainfall, and we're still adding to that rain bucket as we continue through the rest of the day today. Now notice we do have a first alert in effect today, but we also have a first alert as we head into Sunday. I'm tracking another big storm system that'll be pushing across the region and bringing us the chance for severe weather. Now late into Saturday evening, we're talking about your 10 to midnight hour is when we're going to be watching for the chance of a couple isolated strong to severe thunderstorms sparking up. Gusty winds upwards of 60 miles per hour and the potential for some larger hailstones will be probable across North Texas. That's why the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted a level 1 out of 5 threat. This is why we have a dry line set up, very dry conditions off to the west, but off to the east we have moist air, and we're going to be looking at those temperatures well above average into the 80s. That's going to help spark up some isolated cells as we do continue into the latter part of Sunday. And then right here, this one forecast model is showing that capping inversion being broken and a strong line of thunderstorms starting to persist off to the Metroplex and off to the east as we head into your midnight hour, even into 1 to 3 a.m. over towards Paris, Canton, Texas, continuing to shift off to the east, settling things up into Sunday morning and afternoon. But once again, we have this big frontal system that'll be swinging through, once again colliding into enough moisture and instability and providing us with that isolated, even scattered threat this time across the Metroplex and shifting off into East Texas. Slight risk, level 2 out of 5 for those yellow shaded areas. That's where we're looking at the scattered potential of more severe weather, but also some more rainfall, which we desperately need. Here's the track as we head into your 4-5 p.m. hour. That's when we're looking at some of these stronger thunderstorms starting to initiate across the region. Then that'll continue to push off to the east a bit further as we head into the evening hours, and we'll clear things back back up as we head into your Sunday evening. A decent amount of rain will be expected, and boy, do we need it, Scott. We need this rain desperately.
We sure do. So it's good that we're rounding out the month for us. So again, first alert weather day for today, a first alert weather day on Sunday. Rain chances right around 30%, 84 degrees for your temperature. Again, opening weekend for the Rangers. Going into next week, look at that, 70 degrees on Monday. Y'all on Tuesday, 81 degrees. It's going to be a windy one for us. Another boundary moving its way on in by Wednesday and Thursday. A chance of showers and storms back into the forecast.